Happy morning to my dear lovable students. I hope you all are fine. Welcome to Max class. So in this conversation we are going to discuss about continuation of concept and related problems from exercise 2.3. Okay. So I hope the yesterday I have given 3 problems from exercise 2.2, isn't it? So you have done. So if you have any doubt, again I am telling you, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. So now moving to the continuation of concept, the first one already I completed basic concept and part 2. So already we have discussed in part 2 some type of complex number, then properties of complex number. This is also continuation of property. So property inverse. So inverse property, inverse we have the 2 type. Under addition means that is called additive property. Under addition means what is the meaning? Additive property. Then under multiplication means that is called multiplicative property. Multiplicative property. What is the difference? Already you know in I think identity property already we have discussed the same concept. Additive means if it considered Z means you have to change it, minus, change the sign. So plus Z means minus Z. If it's starting with the minus Z means you have to add plus positive Z. Then what will happen? If it consider additive means Z plus minus Z means we'll get the 0. So when you get the result, if you have any complex number, positive means just add the negative sign. Starting with the negative sign means just you have to add with the positive. That time we will get the 0 time. 0, that is additive property. Then multiplicative means multiplicative inverse. Actually this is inverse. So under addition means additive inverse. Okay, this is called inverse. Then as well as multiplicative means that is called multiplicative inverse. Okay, so multiplicative inverse. The multiplicative inverse, when you get the result 1 with the complex number Z into inverse of the term. 1 by Z means definitely Z cancel means we will get the result 1. Okay, so when you apply the reciprocal with the complex number you will get the result, that is called multiplicative. So now I hope you understand what is the difference between additive and multiplicative inverse. Okay, then one of the important property from complex properties of complex number, the last one is called distributive property. What is the name? Distributive. So distributive property, add Z1 in bracket of Z2 plus Z3 means if you remove the bracket means what will happen? Z1 into Z2 plus Z1 into Z3. At the same time, and Z1 plus Z2 outside Z3 Z. This is term will be equal to Z1 into Z3 plus Z2 into Z3. That is the difference type of the 2 type. That is one of the important. Okay, question also possible. As well as in your book also exercise 2.3. I will do question number 1 and 3. So now I am telling you for your homework exercise 2.3 to do your side. Okay, how to do the homework. Okay, question number 2 I will do question number 1 and 3. Okay, exercise 2.3, that is a distributive property. Okay, one of the importance. So I will move the questions. Okay, before moving to the question, another one important points is there. What is the points? Complex number what is the points actually? Some complex number obey the law of indices. Complex number obey the law of indices. Law of indices. Already you know plus 1 even plus 2 topic also. The base will be A. We are using the A. But here the complex number already you know each and every time related with Z. So we have to consider Zm into Zn means what will happen? Z to the power m plus n. As well as Z to the power m divided by Z to the power n is equal to Z to the power m minus n. Always Z not equal to 0. Then z to the power m, the whole power n means what will happen? Z to the power mn. Then z1 into z2 the whole power m means, if you remove the bracket means z1 to the power m into z to the power m. Okay, that is some important points. Definitely it's useful for during the question. Okay, I am moving to exercise 2.3, question number 1. So, exercise 2.3, question number 1. What is the question? If z1 is equal to 1 minus 3i, z2 is equal to minus 4i, and z3 is equal to 5. Show that two subdivision is there, isn't it? Subdivision 1, what you have to do? z1 plus z2 z3 is equal to z1 plus z2 plus z3. So listen, first I am going to consider for LHS. What is the term of LHS? z1 plus z2 into z3, isn't it? z3, no? Plus z3, sorry my dear, there plus z3, no? Plus z3. So what will happen first? z1 plus z2. z1 plus z2 is equal to, z1 is equal to what is the term? 1 minus 3i. Then plus z2 means minus 4i. First you have to add real. Real only one number is there, 1. Minus 3i minus 4i. Minus 7i. Then z1 plus z2 plus z3. Already we found z1 plus z2 is equal to 1 minus 7i. Then plus z3. Plus z3 is equal to only 5. Isn't it? So z3 is equal to only 5, no? Oh yeah, only 5. Therefore, what will happen? Add real part, 1 plus 5, 6 minus 7i. This is LHS. I am moving to RHS. RHS, what is the term? z1 plus z2 plus z3. So what will happen? z2 plus z3 means z2 is equal to what is the value? Minus 4i. Then z3 plus 5. So we can write now 5 minus 4i. Then add with z1 plus z2 plus z3. z1 is equal to what is the value? 1 minus 3i. Then plus 5 minus 4i. Again add real part, 1 plus 5 is equal to 6 minus 3i minus 4i, that is called minus 7i. See, this is called RHS. Look at there, LHS value 6 minus 7i, RHS value 6 minus 7i. Therefore, we can say no, LHS equal to RHS. LHS equal to RHS. Therefore, hence proved. First condition is clear. Moving to second one, question number 1, subdivision true. What is the question? z1 into z2, then z3, isn't it? Is equal to z1, z2, z3. What will happen? Moving to LHS. What is the term LHS? z1 into z2. This is subdivision true, isn't it? So z1 into z2, z1 into z2. What will happen? z1 is equal to 1 minus 3i into minus, this is into, isn't it? So each and every time multiply with minus 4i. Minus 4i into 1 means minus 4i. Again look at there, minus into minus plus 3 into 4, 12, I into I square. Already we know I square means value will be minus 1. So minus 4i minus 12. Therefore, always you should be right. First real part, second imaginary. Therefore, how to rearrange now? Minus 12 minus 4i. Okay, this is z1 into z2, but we need z3 also. So z1 into z2 then Z3 is equal to Z1 into Z2, what the value? Minus 12 minus 4i, then into Z3, 5. So minus 12 into 5, minus 60, again 5 into 4, 20. So minus 20i. Okay, this is LHS. Moving to RHS. What is RHS? Z2 into, first you have to solve bracket of the term. So Z2 into Z3 is equal to, Z2 is equal to minus 4i, then Z3 is equal to 5. That is called minus 20i. Therefore, Z1 into Z2, Z3. Z1 is equal to 1 minus 3i, then minus 20i. Again minus 20i into 1 means minus 20i. Again minus into minus plus 20 into 3, 60, I square, isn't it? I square means already you know minus 1. Therefore, minus 20i minus 60. Therefore, answer minus 60 minus 20i. This is called RHS. Look at their LHS. What is the value? Minus 60 minus 20i. RHS also minus 60 minus 20i. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. So, we can say no, hence proved. So, subdivision 1 and 2 is over from question number 1. True, I told you, do homework. Okay, I am moving to question number 3. Okay, what is the question? Question number 3. Question number 3. If Z1 is equal to, if Z1 is equal to 2 plus I, then Z2 is equal to minus 3 minus 4i, then Z3 is equal to 1 plus I. So, find the additive and multiplicative inverse of, find additive and multiplicative inverse of Z1. One by one we have to find out Z1, Z2 and Z3. Okay, what is the value of additive? Means already you know, Z it's called minus Z. Then multiplicative means reciprocal, 1 by Z. First we have to find out additive. Z1 means we can write no minus Z1. Minus Z1 means each and every time into minus means just change the sign. So plus 2 means minus 2, plus 5i means minus 5. That is called additive for minus Z1. Then what is the name of minus Z2? So minus 3 is there, positive 3, minus 4i is there, we can write it positive 4i. Then minus Z3 means what will happen? Plus 1 means minus 1, plus I means minus I. That is additive inverse is over. Moving to multiplicative, that is important. Look at there, some different step also will come. Okay, multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative, I told you what is the meaning? 1 by Z. Z1 is equal to, first what is the value? Z1 is equal to, if you do reciprocal means 1 by Z1. In multiplicative, 1 by Z1. Z1 is equal to, what is the value? So 2 plus 5i. So this is not a standard form. You have to write with the real and imaginary proper line. So what we have to do, each and every time numerator and denominator multiply with the conjugate. Conjugate means denominator, just we have to change the sign of imaginary. Imaginary term you have to change the sign. Imaginary plus sign means you have to do numerator and denominator negative. Here positive sign is there, that's why I am considering for negative there. Negative sign is there means what we have to do, numerator and denominator multiply with the positive. Okay, so 2 minus 5i divided by here also 2 minus 5i. So already very simple concept. This is what is the meaning? A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square form, but numerator as it is, what is the value? 2 minus 5i. There a square minus b square means, so 2 square minus 5i the whole square. Again numerator as it is, 2 minus 5i, then 2 square means 4, Again look at there, 5 square means 25, I square means value will be minus 1, we have common minus, so minus into minus plus, therefore 25 plus 4 will come. Then final answer Z1 is equal to 2 minus 5i divided by 25 plus 4 means 29. Therefore, Z1 2 by 29 minus 5 by 29i. This is Z1 of multiplicative inverse. Z2 is equal to, what is the value? Z2 consider for 1 by Z2 means, then 1 by Z2 is equal to minus 3 minus 4i. Okay, so again what we have to do? Numerator and denominator multiply with imaginary, opposite sign of imaginary. Already we have in denominator negative, therefore minus 3 plus 4i, here also minus 3 plus 4i. So 1 into minus 3 plus 4i means minus 3 plus 4i divided by denominator a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So minus 3 the whole square means 9 minus 4i the whole square. Again minus 3 plus 4i divided by, look at there, so 9 as it is, so 4 square means 16, but I square means minus 1, we have common minus, so we can write no, 16 positive will come because minus into minus plus will come, so 9 plus 16 is equal to 25, therefore answer will be minus 3 by 25, then plus 4 by 25i. This is second term of multiplicative inverse. Moving to third one. So third one what will happen? Third condition. So Z3 is multiplicative means 1 by Z3. So 1 by Z3 means 1 by 1 plus I. Each and every term multiply with 1 minus I, 1 minus I. So numerator 1 into 1 minus I means 1 minus I. Again a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So 1 minus I square means minus 1. Therefore we can write no, 1 plus 1. Therefore 1 minus I divided by, therefore answer 1 by 2 minus I by 2. This is third term of multiplicative. Okay. So I hope you understand exercise 2.3. I told you question number 2, do homework. Okay. I will continue the next example. So I am moving to continue the concept related with the exercise 2.3 and the example also. First, what I am going to say regarding the conjugate. Okay. So chapter 2, conjugate. Conjugate means symbol only line. What you have to do, you have to change the sign of imaginary term only. You have to change the sign of imaginary term only. That is called conjugate. Example, I have one complex term, x plus iy is there, means what is the meaning? If you need to convert the conjugate means you have to change the sign, means x minus iy. Then if you have x minus iy means what will happen? You have to change minus iy to change for positive iy, that is conjugate. If you consider number means what will happen? Okay, I have 3 plus 4i. To do convert for the conjugate means what will happen? 3 minus 4i, as well as 1 minus I is there. So 1 plus I will come. Example, 3i minus 2 is there. How to change? I told you the second part, not in second part to change the sign. Only you have to do change the sign of imaginary term. So here imaginary starting with their real part first. So what we have to do? Minus 2 plus 3i means minus 3i. That is called conjugate. Okay. Now I am moving to some important property related with conjugate. Okay. Complex properties of complex conjugate. Complex conjugate. So complex conjugate means property number 1, Z1 plus Z2 the whole bar means what will happen? Separate Z1 bar plus Z2 bar. So property number 2, Z1 minus Z2 the whole bar is equal to Z1 bar minus Z2 bar. Then property number 3, Z1 into Z2 whole bar means Z1 bar into Z2 bar property number 4. So, property number 4, Z1 by Z2 the whole bar is equal to Z1 bar by Z2 bar. Then property number 5, so if you have Z is equal to X plus Iy, then Z bar is equal to X minus Iy is there. If you add the two property, that is Z plus Z bar, means what will happen? Z plus Z bar is equal to definitely plus Iy minus Iy cancel. Therefore, it is 2x. Therefore, x is equal to Z plus Z bar by 2. That is called purely, already I have explained in video number 1, basic concept part 1. I told you when it will called purely real, x is equal to some value, y is equal to 0 means. So, definitely this is called x value means purely real, isn't it? Purely real. As well as the same one, this is property number 4. Then what is the meaning of property number 5? Sorry, this is property number 5. Then property number 6. Property number 6. Here I have considered for plus, okay. Now I am moving to Z minus Z bar. What will happen? Z is equal to value X plus Iy, then minus of X minus Iy. Then X plus Iy, remove the bracket means minus X plus Iy. So plus X minus X cancel. Therefore, Z minus Z bar is equal to positive true Iy. Therefore, y is equal to Z minus Z bar by true y, isn't it? That is what is the name? This is purely real means this is called purely imaginary. Purely imaginary. This is property number 6, isn't it? Then another one, when x is equal to 0 means what will happen? The same concept, okay, looking there. This is property number 6. Then 7, that is also important. Z is equal to X plus Iy, Z bar is equal to X minus Iy. When x is equal to 0, what will happen? When x is equal to 0 means that is purely imaginary, isn't it? So, purely imaginary. So, purely imaginary means x is equal to 0 means what will happen? Here also 0, here also 0 only. So, look at there, Z is equal to positive Iy. Instead of Iy term, we can apply Z means this is also Z means, but this is Z bar, isn't it? Therefore, we can say no, but here minus sign is. That's why I am saying when x is equal to 0 means purely imaginary. When minus Z bar, what the result will come? Minus Z bar. The same condition, but when y is equal to 0 means what is the name? Purely real. So, purely real means we can say Z is equal to Z bar. That is also difference between purely real and imaginary, one of the important condition also. So, I hope then one of the last property Z of whole true double bar is there means the same Z will be repeated. This is also important condition. Z of whole true double bar means same Z. Whatever the question is Z, the same question will be repeated. Okay, Z of whole double bar means called Z. Okay. So, this is also one of the important. Now, I am moving to considering continuation of exercise 2.3 and related example also. Okay, keep it on touch. So, listen, now I am moving to example 2.3. So, what is the question? Write 3 plus 4i divided by 5 minus 12i in the x plus iy form. First, we have to, what we have to do? First, we have to, this is each and every numerator and denominator in x plus iy form. Okay, numerator also x is equal to 3, imaginary term also 4, as well as denominator x is equal to 5, y is equal to minus 12. Hence, you have to find real and imaginary part. So, what we have to do, the first step, we have to apply the conjugate. Then only we will get it clear of real and imaginary term. So, solution, first point, 3 plus 4i divided by 5 minus 12i means each and every numerator and denominator part we have to apply opposite sign of imaginary. Here denominator negative sign is this. So, what we have to do? 5 plus 12i we have to do both the side 5 plus 12i. 5 plus 12i divided by 5 plus 12i. So, first after applying denominator, it will be very easy, isn't it? A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square form. Then here 3 into 5, 15, 12 into 3, 36. So, plus 36i, again 5 into 4, 20i, then next one what we have to do, look at there, 12 into 4, 48. So, plus 48, I into I square, 48 I square. Then a plus b into a minus b form means 5 square minus 12i the whole square. Look at there, first last term, because I square means minus 1. So, minus 1 into plus 48 means minus 48. So, 15 minus 48 means minus 33. Then 20i plus 36i means 56i divided by 5 square means 25. Again 12 square means 144, but I square means minus 1. We have already common minus. So, minus into minus plus. So, 144 plus sign, isn't it? Plus 144. Therefore, denominator definitely we can say 169, but the numerator minus 33 plus 56i. So, what we have to write it each and every time, find its real and imaginary. First real part is equal to minus 33 divided by 169, then imaginary part is equal to positive 56 divided by 169. This is the final term of example example 2.3. Okay, I will continue example 2.4. So, I am moving to example 2.4. What is the question? Simplify 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I the whole cube minus 1 minus I divided by 1 plus I the whole cube into rectangular form. One of the important 3 more question. So, first what we have to do? Solution. First condition, I am considering for without bracket. Okay, without bracket means 1 plus I, 1 minus I is equal to, first what we have to do? Both the term multiply with the complex conjugate. So, 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I, then 1 plus I into 1 plus I. So, what we have to do? Denominator a plus b into a minus b. So, a square minus b square. So, 1 square minus I square, but in numerator 1 into 1, 1, plus I into 1 means plus I, again 1 into I means I, last condition I into I means I square, isn't it? So, plus I square. Plus I square means we can write no minus 1. This is we can write no directly minus 1. Then plus 1 minus 1 cancel. Again I plus I means true I. Denominator 1 square means 1. I square also value will be minus 1. Therefore, minus into minus plus. Again true I divided by 2 means 2 cancel. This is called 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I is equal to I is there. So, now we need actually the whole cube, isn't it? So, 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I, what the answer we have? I. The whole cube means here also what the term? I cube. What is the meaning of I cube? I square into I. I square means value will be minus 1. Therefore, minus 1 into I means that is minus I. This is 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I the whole cube. Then second part, 1 minus I divided by 1 plus I the whole cube. This is what is the meaning? 1 divided, reciprocal, no? So, 1 divided by means numerator going to down, denominator going to up. So, what we have to do? 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I the whole cube is equal to 1 by, this is already we found 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I the whole cube means minus I. Then conjugate means both the side multiply with positive I. Here also into I. So, 1 into I minus I into I means minus I square. So, I divided by I square means minus 1. Already we have common minus, therefore positive 1. Therefore, here also answer will be positive I. Then what we need actually the final step, 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I the whole cube minus of 1 minus I divided by 1 plus I the whole cube. The first one minus I answer, there is common minus, so isn't it? So minus here also I is there. Therefore minus I plus minus I means minus 2I. That is our final answer. Okay. I am moving to continue doing example 2.5. So I am moving to continue example. If z plus 3 by z minus 5i is equal to 1 plus 4i by 2. So what we have to find out, find the complex number z in the rectangular form. So z in the rectangular form, first solution, the given condition z plus 3 by z minus 5i is equal to 1 plus 4i by 2. Then cross multiply means 2 into z plus 3 1 plus 4i, then z minus 5i. So if you remove the bracket means 2z, 2 into 3, 6 is equal to 1 into z is z. Again minus 5i into 1 means minus 5i. So next condition plus 4i is z. So plus into minus minus 5 into 4, 20i square. Again 2z plus 6 is equal to there z minus 5i plus 4i z. There what will happen, I square means minus 1, we have common, therefore positive 20. Then equate grouping of z one side, real and imagine other term opposite side. What will happen, grouping means z plus z bring out opposite side means minus z. Another one plus 4i z bring out opposite side means minus 4i z is equal to remaining real and imaginary separate means plus 6 bring out opposite side minus 6. Here already minus 5 is there, plus 20 is there. 2z minus z means z minus 4i z is equal to 20 minus 6, 14 minus 5i. Again z take common outside means 1 minus 4i is equal to 14 minus 5i. We need actually find the complex number z, isn't it? In rectangular form. Rectangular form means x plus iy form. Therefore, z is equal to opposite side 14 minus 5i divided by 1 minus 4i. Then conjugate means both side multiply 1 plus 4i. 1 plus 4i divided by 1 plus 4i. Denominator a plus b into a minus b form. A square minus 4i the whole square. Here 14 into 1, 14. Listen very carefully. So 4 into 4, 16. 40 plus 16 is equal to 56. So plus 56i. There minus 5i into 1 means minus 5i. Then plus into minus minus 5 into 4, 20i square. Therefore 14 plus 56 minus 5i means plus 51i. There I square means minus 1. We have common minus. Therefore positive 20. Divided by 1, there listen very carefully, 4 square means 16, I square means minus 1, we have common minus, therefore we can write now positive 16. Again 14 plus 20 is equal to 34 plus 51i divided by 16 plus 1 is equal to 17. So 34 divided by 17 plus 51 divided by 17. 34 divided by 17 means 2 times, 51 divided by 17 means 3 times. So plus 3i. So final answer z is equal to 2 plus 3i. That is our final term. Okay. I will continue the example 2.6. So I am continuing doing example 2.6. What is the question? If z1 is equal to 3 minus 2i and z2 is equal to 6 plus 4i. So what we have to find out? Find z1 by z2. So solution, z1 is equal to 3 minus 2i. z2 is equal to 6 plus 4i. So z1 by z2. What do you have to do? 3 minus 2i divided by 6 plus 4i. Then conjugate means multiply with both term into 6 minus 4i. 6 minus 4i divided by 6 minus 4i. So common denominator a plus b into a minus b. 6 square minus 4i the whole square. Again 3 into 6, 18. Then 3 into 4, 12, isn't it? So minus 12i. Again 2 into 6, 12. Again minus 12i. Last condition minus into minus plus 4 into 2, 8i square. So 18 minus 12i means minus 24i. I square means minus 1, we have plus sign, therefore minus 8 divided by 6 square means 36. So I square means minus 1, we have common minus, therefore plus 4 square means 16, isn't it? Now 18 minus 8, 10 minus 24i divided by 36 plus 16 is equal to 52. Separate means 10 by 52 minus 24 by 52i. Again 10, second table, isn't it? 5 times 52 means 26. Bigger. Second part, fourth table possible, no, 6 fours are 24. Here 5, 1 fours are 4, 12 is it, 3 fours are 12, isn't it? Therefore answer will be 5 divided by 26 minus of 6 divided by I 6 divided by 13 or 6 divided by 13i. Final answer. Okay, this is our final term. Okay, I will continue the next example 2.7. So this is example 2.7. What is the question? Find Z inverse, isn't it? What is the condition is there? Solution. So Z is equal to 2 plus 3i into 1 minus i. First we have tried in standard one. Real and imaginary means first remove the bracket. 2 into 1 true, minus I into 2 minus 2i, then plus 3i into 1. So plus 3i into 1 means plus 3i. Then what will happen? Again listen very carefully. Plus into minus minus 3i square, isn't it? Therefore Z is equal to 2 minus 2i plus 3i means plus I will come. Then minus I square means minus 1. Minus into minus plus, so plus 3. Therefore Z is equal to 5 plus I. Then what is the meaning of Z inverse? 1 by Z. So 1 by Z means 1 by Z, just now we found 5 plus I. Then if you take conjugate means 5 minus I divided by 5 minus I. Denominator a plus b into a minus b form means 25 minus I square, then sorry, but numerator as it is 5 minus I, therefore 5 minus I divided by I square means minus 1, we have common minus, so minus into minus plus 26. Therefore this is called Z inverse. The Z inverse is equal to 5 by 26 minus 1 by 26i. This is our final term. Okay, so please listen, my dear students. I hope you are very satisfied in this conversation. If you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. Okay, I will continue the next class. Bye bye.